Hello everyone, welcome to a new vlog. It is Sunday morning and I don't remember last time when I started vlog looking like this with freshly washed hair and without makeup. Well, let's address elephant in the room. I have huge zit in the middle of my cheek. Coming close to that part of the month where my skin is prone to break out, and this time it was inevitable. Apart from that, we are having sunny Sunday. I don't know if I said, but Friday was my last working day and it was sort of emotional because it was last day for Leia in the daycare as well. Well, in its full first year that she has been in the daycare. Now we have officially 2 full weeks of daycare pause and my mom is arriving in 2 days time. I'm so excited about it. Leia is playing in the background and I have a little bit of leftover from breakfast that he prepared for Leia, directly eating from the pan. Doesn't happen that often, but it's a full chaos in the house. I've mentioned this earlier. When it's this condition in the living room, I don't feel like sitting down. My anxiety is kicking in. And I was thinking about it today in the morning when I saw a reel of a toddler, 2-year-old, doing a breakfast. And the mom fully encouraging and embracing, letting him do things, you know? He was pouring the flour and milk and posts, I don't know if daily, but like quite regularly, letting her toddler do things in the kitchen. It's so messy, but so fun and so cute. And I was watching it. I was getting this huge anxiety attack. I had to write my girlfriend in the morning, like, as much as I love it, this is something I could never in a million years do. I felt so sorry for Leia for that, because with me having this, I don't know what it is, even if fully acknowledged, I'm depriving her the joy of experimenting, learning, and maybe also being a good eater or a good cook in the future. And this is this own package that we all come with. And in certain occasions and situations, we try find ways around it. And in other, we are just, in a way, influencing their future. Important topics already first thing in the morning. So I just quickly blow dried my hair and I wanted to highlight a new product that I got last week, Coco and Eve. Honestly, I've never heard about them before watching hair care routine for, I think her channel is called Chatty. She has the most beautiful, heavy, blonde, long hair. I've said it many times. I'm obviously not delusional to think that it's only the products, because when it comes to hair, it's a lot to do with genetics. But also what you put in your hair really, really matters. Especially if you have dyed hair, you start to notice that. All my childhood, if I can remember, my mom was complaining hair feeling really dry and really brittle and hair that feels super rough to touch. She did not have finances, and second of all, there was no, like so many products in a day in Georgia. That probably has stuck to my head really deeply, so that I put it as a mission of mine. As soon as I started noticing that my hair was not feeling as soft as it used to discover product. You guys know I have multiple of products that I repurchase, like this Gizu hair oil that I really, really love. Heat protection spray. I'm gonna say a few words about this one as well though. Bond Smoothener, as well as hair, serum from Olaplex. And I've had K18, that is beautiful product, but just way too expensive. I always use hair mask. My go-to hair mask is Kerastase or Gizu hair mask. Currently I ran out of it, so it's on the way for me to fill up. But I still got tempted when she talked about this product, and I felt the need to introduce it to my hair as well, because she was really passionate about it and she talked about the smell of it, which is divine. Honestly, I love this one. It says it's a multi-purpose hair oil, styling serum, hydrating care and heat protection all in one. Adds to instant shine and helps with frizz control. I can honestly confirm everything above that. So it sort of doubles with the products that I have, but I'm super glad that I got it because my hair seems to be loving it. So yeah, very grateful for such discoveries. Now once here, before I start tidying up the mess, I wanted to tell you a few words about this red can thermal spray that I got as a substitute for the Moroccan oil hairspray that I had. And I loved that one, but because this one was on discount and I've made really good experience with red can hair purple shampoo, thought I'm gonna give it a try. Just to let you know shortly, I am not fond of this product. First, they repackaged it to be more sustainable. I don't know what they exactly did, but it feels plasticky. Well, I would not really care for that, but it has this spray topper which doesn't work, you guys. It doesn't spray product out properly, and I always need to do it first on the hand. I feel that I always need to fight against this thingy because the product is not coming out, and some days I really don't have nerves for it, so not a fan. That makes this one especially more valuable for me because it also has heat protection in itself. And I recently read that the Gizu oil also could be used as a thermal protection. Also another hair care product that I've heard a lot about, but I have not purchased because it's not in one of those drugstore or makeup stores where I buy my things, is the Goa Organics. It's a Spanish brand, pretty niche, but I've heard wonderful things about them. And if I'm gonna try something else next time, I'm gonna go with that. Otherwise, good old Moroccan oil hair spray. And once talking about fails, I cannot not mention this Dead Sea Salt body scrub that I got on Amazon. You guys, I ran out of my body scrub and I felt that my skin was peeling, so I thought the easiest way, to go through with it and get something super quickly would be to check something on Amazon. This one had wonderful reviews and it was pretty inexpensive, so I went for it. It does the job. It really cleans off the dead skin, but there are two things that significantly annoy me when it comes to this product. One, that if you have shaved legs or under armpits and you apply the scrub, it starts tingling so badly that you feel like burning sensation, and if you come out and when you look closer on those spots you get this little rush. I don't know if it's a combination of that saltiness that it has and then these little cuts that you have on the body through shaving, but I've never ever had similar experience with any of my body scrubs. That's the major problem. But another thing is that after you've applied this and tried to wash it off, you're left with very greasy, sticky feel. I don't know what is that, but that really annoys me, especially on those days when I need to be super quick. Would I repurchase it? No. Would I recommend it further? No. To be frank, I don't exactly know why it has as good reviews as it does, if it's fake, if it's bots, if it's, yeah. Talking about the empties, another jar that I went through is this Caudalie one, Vino Perfect Serum. It's completely empty and I have already repurchased second one to substitute. I say second, but I think it's the 10th bottle thus far. It came in pack of 2, little sunscreen together with the serum once again, and that is great because I'm obsessed with this product. Another sunscreen, like if I needed some more. And they're down, a few more. Here we go. I just was preparing salad that I want to show you. It's by Icewoon, one of my favorite interior designers actually, but also entertainer and cook. Before Leia was born, I was often preparing her summer salads because I find them so fresh and crunchy and refreshing. And it's just recently that I started to do things from her cookbook again, and mostly just on Sundays. Because I want to introduce Leia to a bit more complex flavors. She's not really a huge fan of salads and generally the foods with mixed ingredients. Like the philosophy goes, the more you try and the more you propose, the more she sees you eat that. Hopefully, opener she's gonna be. Now about the salad, it's super easy one. It contains cucumbers, different peaches, crumbled feta, self-pickled onion, serrano, chili, salt and pepper, as well as avocado. And just now I am preparing a little spice recipe of which I just found online. For that we need a different mix of nuts, and I have a little bit of cashews and pistachios. Little bit of sesame, coriander, cumin, fennel seeds for the earthy flavors. Hello you guys, it's a few days later. My mom arrived and I was fully focused on her. I'm so glad that her meeting with Leia went so well. I sort of knew it would go good already since last time, because last time when we visited Georgia I was dead worried, and she straight away at the airport opened up her arms to be held by my mom, and that was, you know, quite overwhelming situation after a long trip in a new country. And even there she recognized my mom. She was just 1 year old, and I say she recognized, and I'm pretty certain of it, because the way she smiled at her, she only did with someone she knew, and she did not do it with anyone else in my family. And I don't know how many of you know, but my mom spent 2.5 months when she was baby here in my house. And even though it's often said that babies don't really realize much, I think subconscious does really big trick there. So that obviously all has helped really a lot. Right now the biggest challenge is that Leia responds in German and my mom speaks in Georgian, which she understands, but still, you know, like the communication is two-way street, and I sometimes need to intervene before the frustration kicks in when my mom won't understand what she says. So yeah, that's that. Now we're getting ready to go out because we want to take a boat trip, and I need to super quickly get ready because they are all waiting for me. It's Leia's nap time. I am wearing this 2-piece set from H&M, which is like sort of loungewear, pyjama type of thing. It has this waffle texture, really comfortable. And that's what I was wearing up until now, and it's already noon. But I need to quickly dress something else. So it is one of the last days of summer and I'm not sure how to dress myself. It's pretty cold, sunny, but very windy, and as we want to ride the boat, it can be even colder. I'm thinking about taking this Missoni poncho with me, and as a base to have something like that. White t-shirt, the Zara overshirt, Isabel Marant belt, and the COS white trousers together with Cezanne. I hope that's halfway okay, because I really don't have time to try out other things more. Mama and I are out to catch a coffee. It's just 5 minutes walk. Leia is still sleeping, and good thing that I took my jacket because it's so cold and windy. Anyhow, we are in St. Pauli right now, and as told, after a coffee break we're gonna head to have a little boat tour. This is where we are standing. You can probably see a little bit of Elbphilharmonie in the back. We just came down from the boat. It was such a treat. Every time we take the boat trip, it feels like being a tourist in our own city, and I seem to forget all the facts about Hamburg. So it was nice. Full team in the back. And this is the view in front. I think one thing that I have not mentioned is that it is our 10-year anniversary today. So we wanted to make it lovely for ourselves, and we used the good weather situation that we have and treated ourselves. Also, my mom could once again enjoy and see the beauty of Hamburg. It was pretty lovely. It's a few days later. I don't know if you can see, but I'm in the process of packing because we are leaving tomorrow for a holiday, and I'm gonna obviously take you with us, but that's gonna be part of another vlog that I'm gonna start straight away once I finish this one. And that is why I'm here. I know that this vlog has been all over the place, starting from just before my mom arrived and then being super happy of her arrival. I thought I'm gonna take a little bit time to play her in with Leia. Then Falco's parents arrived over the weekend, which is always an additional obstacle for me to vlog. So I feel like that it's been really scattered. But I think I wanted to set a focus on the highlights, which was obviously our 10-year wedding anniversary, which was really nice day. I think I have not mentioned that Falco got me a really lovely surprise present from Hermes. You know, like the idea of it first and foremost, and that he took his time to just choose something for me. As it often happens, I'm really specific about the things I like and the things that suit my lifestyle for the current moment of my being, you know, as a mom. So we talked about it. I hope he did not take it personal, but I think it makes sense for me to send it back because the piece of jewelry that he chose is not an everyday piece, and I am in no way the stage of my life where I can switch up my jewelry, and neither have I any kind of special occasion where it would suit. We organized the pickup for that, and I spent also some time looking for alternatives what I would want to get, you know, in his name. So yeah, let's see about that. Overall, I'm really grateful, especially I don't know. I know that I don't speak much about my relationships here. Past years, ever since Leia was born, has been really full of ups and downs for us in our relationship. So I don't know how to put that in words, but I was not really on the place. I was not mentally or, you know, emotionally on the spot to feel like celebrating this big milestone. Just did not feel like it. And I thought it was same for him. And I think that was a little gesture from him to communicate that he's really grateful for all that we have been through together. So it just makes me sentimental for everything that has happened over the course of past 10 years, because, you know, you grow together, you learn together, grow to discover new parts of each other through this process of self-discovery that is called being parenthood. It's a beautiful, complex thing of continuously choosing to be with each other and still believing in each other. So much to that, I don't know, I felt like in the mood to share that little bit at least. Anyhow, I wish you a great week ahead. I hope you had a lovely weekend, and I'm gonna see you on my next one.